Today we're going to start a brand new save. I'm all over the place because I'm so excited to do this. I'm going to start a brand new save. I'm going to be doing a save in Italy. This save, though, is going to be in Italy. It's going to be in Serie A. And the team I'm going to go with is this team. I'm going to do a save with Lazio to start us off.
Yeah, my first video was terrible. And I imagine unless you've got previous experience in hosting or broadcast, and yours probably was as well, your first 10, 20, 50, maybe 100 videos aren't very good. Welcome back to the channel. My name is a-bomb. Welcome to something a little bit different today. I'm just going to talk to you today. No Arsenal today. I was going to put an Arsenal video out, but I've decided I'm going to do this instead for two reasons. The first of which is the discussions that were had over the past sort of 4 or 5 days or so. I know I'm probably a bit late to the party on this, but I wanted to talk about it because of the other reason. Today is the 7th anniversary of my first video on this channel. The very first episode of my first FM save, which was on FM 15. It was with Lazio. As you've seen, it wasn't very good. It was my very first video on this channel. It was not going to be good. So what I wanted to do today was talk to you about the past 7 years, why I started making videos, why I never stopped making videos, why, you know, despite it being such a long grind to get to where I am, why I didn't, give up or focus on different projects or do something different or just stop uploading completely. I just kept going for 7 years, and today's about, why I started, why I kept going. So to start, we're going to rewind back further than the start of the channel. We're going to rewind back to about September 2011, where I had not finished, but I'd done my second year of university. Unfortunately, didn't pass because of a few different reasons, which I'm not going to talk about here or at all, because they're quite private reasons and I don't really want to go into it. But the point is I didn't finish my degree. So there was a spell of time where I wasn't going to university anymore and I was waiting for a job. So I was unemployed for about 3 or 4 months. I think it was about 4 months, because I came home in September 2011 and I got my job at Tesco in February of 2012. So I think it was about 4 or 5 months where I was unemployed. And that's when I started making like my very first videos. And they're not going to see the light of day because they really were bad. You're not seeing those. I'm certain they don't exist anymore anywhere on the internet. I certainly don't have archives of stuff like that. And I don't think they exist anywhere. I'm pretty sure that channel died long, long ago. So that was when I started making my very first videos, and they weren't even on Football Manager. They were on a few different things. They were on like sort of old Game Boy games, because I found out that you could play Game Boy games on your computer, with programs like Visual Boy Advance. That's the sort of things that I was making back then, but they really, really were bad. And then it wasn't until 2014 that I started uploading Football Manager videos. Now, my very early Football Manager videos are actually on my second channel, which still exists. So there are earlier videos than that Lazio save of Football Manager. So really, I've been doing it probably closer to 8 years in terms of FM. So those videos do exist. They are private on that channel, so they do exist. They just can't be seen. I'll show you a little bit of footage now if you'd like.
Henderson to Johnson. Suarez. This is better. This is better. Suarez again. Gets across the way, Sterling, goal! We've had a clear-cut chance, we've had a few half chances, lots of mistakes by Gerrard and Skirtle. Lucas with the ball now, it's gone in again, we equalised! 49th minute, after 4 minutes second half, we were 2-0 down and we pulled it back to 2-2. Sterling has made a real impact coming off the bench as well, that must have helped. Enrique now, Ings, 3-2! Yeah! 54 minutes gone, we're 3-2 up. This is an absolute turnaround of a performance. Oh my God.
So those are my very first Football Manager videos, FM 14 with Liverpool. And then it came to FM 15 and I got the game a little bit after it came out, and my very first video on this channel came out on the 1st of December 2014. And that was the very first episode of that Lazio save on FM 15. And in that same week, and this is ambitious, I was doing a second save. I was running 2 saves at once. Alongside Lazio, I had Addicted, which was a save with Charlton Athletic, which was a really fun save, actually. I kind of have a bit of a soft spot for Charlton. But yeah, that was ambitious. I was running 2 saves at once. And, those first videos, they were better than the older videos I was making, but they were still, very not polished well. I didn't really know how to edit. So some of these videos were probably about 40 minutes in length. Because I didn't know how to edit. They didn't have face cams. I didn't have face cams in my videos until my very last FM15 series, which was with Belgian side Cercle Bruges. Those videos did have face cams, but the face cam consisted of my phone. That was my face cam. I've got a rack of DVDs to my right here, and I literally propped my phone up against these DVDs and PlayStation games. I had a desk lamp, which I turned onto my face, and I recorded my face with my phone. And because the video only went for half an hour, every half hour, I'd then have to go to my phone and film it again and pick up where I left off. It was a grind. It was tough. I bought a Logitech webcam. It was 720p. It wasn't even 1080. It was about £25 if I remember. It was a W720, I think it might have been called, Logitech. I'm not quite sure. But that was my first sort of webcam. And then about 3 years ago, maybe, I bought the C920. Which is always on offer on Amazon on like Black Fridays and, Prime days and things like that. That thing's like on offer probably 2 or 3 times a year. And I definitely recommend getting one if you're looking to make your content a bit better, because I think it is like the standard go-to webcam. And if you want anything better than that, that's when you're going to start having to buy actual cameras rather than webcams. Getting ahead of myself a bit there, but that FM14 series that I did with Liverpool, I was uploading those videos having no idea that there was a number of people uploading Football Manager to YouTube. I discovered the Football Manager community completely by accident. I was uploading FM videos before I knew other people were doing them. And I know there were people that were uploading videos of Football Manager. I just didn't know they existed. I was just uploading FM because I was enjoying it. And that's when I discovered people like Work the Space, Footy Manager TV. There was a guy called the FM Hub who was uploading back then, who I don't know where he is now. I think he might have gone on to other things, but I remember very well Swansea Save he was doing, because I think he was Welsh. And then I started following these creators, and then of course you've got Dr. Benji as well, who is one of like the top 3 creators of Football Manager on the platform now. You've got him, Zealand, Work the Space, and Lelujo as well, all over 100,000 subscribers, which for this game is incredible. Like, I really can't hand it to them enough. They've done a fantastic job over the years. Of course, some of them have been doing it a lot longer than others, but nonetheless, they're all doing incredible jobs with their videos at the moment. So yeah, I've been doing this a long time, longer than a lot of people that are doing it today. And the fact that I've only got 1,000 subscribers from those 7 years doesn't irk me a single bit, because that's what the conversations have been about this past sort of 4 or 5 days. It's been about people that have been going at this for a long time. They haven't been happy with their progress, and haven't been happy with like the amount of interaction they've got, and they're starting to think about moving on to something else and basically stopping uploading. I don't like using the phrase giving up, but because it does seem a bit like not disrespectful, but it doesn't seem fair. If making these videos doesn't make you feel happy and it doesn't make you feel good, then it probably is for the best that you stop doing them. And there have been times over these past few years where I have been frustrated with, how few views I'd get on a video or how few comments I get. Even today, like nowadays, I get very few comments on my videos. And that's the one thing that I'm kind of unhappy about, is the comment side, because with 1,000 subscribers, a lot of them don't watch the videos. I think that's because of 2 things. I think that's one, because of, there's going to be some subscribers on there that very rarely watch. Like, I'm subscribed to channels that I don't watch, and I probably shouldn't be. So I think it's a mixture of people that used to watch a long time ago that don't watch too much anymore. The other side is that I think a lot of subscribers will be ones that are just looking to make up the numbers. So, I'm guilty of this in the past, and I'm sure a lot of other people are. If people are tweeting out, guys, help me, I'm 5 subs away from 500, or I'm 1 sub away from 1,000. That 1 subscriber, yeah, it might get you to that number. It might get you to that milestone. But are they actually going to be watching your videos? It's great to sort of retweet people's content and share things out. But if that subscriber that gets you to that milestone isn't going to watch your videos, then they are just a number. So if we bring up my content, here's my most recent video. It came out yesterday, 34 views, which For a video that came out less than 24 hours ago as a recording this, for me, that's fine. So let's look at our past 6 installments of the Arsenal save. None of them have got 100 views yet, and I'm sure they will with time. That's fine. Okay, let's have a look at the Stour series. So this was my main series for FM21. Absolutely brilliant. I really, really enjoyed this series. It's one of my favourite series I've ever done. Basically taking Stour Bucharest, the Romanian side, and trying to get them that European trophy that, you know, they managed to get one back in the 80s, the very first Eastern European side to get one, and we were trying to get them another one. If we have a look, you know, we were looking at about 40 to 50 views per video. And if you compare that to 1,000 subscribers, that means that 1 in 20 people of those subscriber base are watching the videos. Only 1 in 20. So that is kind of evident that a lot of the people that subscribe to the channel aren't regular viewers. However, someone with a much, much bigger channel, say someone like Zealand, who's got 100,000 subscribers on his channel, he will more often than not get probably about 100,000 views on a video, because those subscribers are people that will watch his videos religiously. But when you're smaller, when you're trying to reach those milestones, those subscribers might make up the numbers, but you're not going to get a great deal of views on them. So I would actually say, if you're not watching my videos, you might be watching this one, in which case, hello. But if you're not watching my videos, then don't subscribe. It's kind of a bittersweet feeling, because yes, you've got 1,000 subscribers. It's fantastic. You know, it's been 7 years of hard work, and you finally got something really, really positive to show for it. But on the other side of the coin, how many of those 1,000 subscribers aren't actually watching your videos? And after a while, YouTube does get rid of inactive accounts. So there may be a time in the future we might lose like 200 of those subscribers. We might be down to 800. Who knows? It would probably make a lot of people feel very negative. But at the end of the day, they're accounts that you know, practically don't exist. They're accounts that have not watched content in a long, long time. Anybody's content. These are inactive accounts. So you're not losing any views there. The only thing that's happening is a number that is kind of irrelevant is going down. And I'm probably contradicting myself a lot in this video, and I don't have anything scripted for this. I'm making this up as I go along, because I've never scripted a video, not once. But the point I'm trying to make is that despite the fact that I've got 1,000 subs over 7 years, which for a lot of people might not feel like too much, I didn't give up, because that's what it's never been about. I've always just enjoyed making videos. And yes, there's been the odd time where I have felt a bit negative about how a video's gone, or how many views or comments something's got. And that still happens sometimes today. Like, even this week, you can see that in my past 7 videos, I've got 1 comment. And that's the only thing at the moment that I'm not happy about. And there's things that I can do to change that. That's absolutely are. At the start of every video, I'm telling people to like the series and like the videos if they're enjoying them, and to leave comments. But what I'm going to be doing from now is giving them a reason to leave comments, whether that be a question of the day, or asking them for something in particular, maybe like a trivia question. There's things you can do to make people comment, and apart from just telling them to leave comments, because that could be anything. I say more often than not, the comments I get are bots that have like random links to some website. I don't even get the comments from the people that just write first in capital letters. I didn't even get those. But that's the only thing that really irks me, and it's fine. You know, I'd like to have a bit more interaction with my viewers, and if I wasn't making videos, I probably wouldn't be playing Football Manager anymore, because that's part of the reason that I enjoy playing FM, is that I get to share my adventures with you guys. If I didn't have anyone to share it with, I probably wouldn't play the game. So yeah, it's been 7 years, and 1,000 subscribers is fantastic, while a lot of people aren't actually watching the videos. 1,000 subscribers is important, because it's one of the requirements to be able to monetize videos. And monetization is something that I don't want, or I don't need. It's just something that a little bit extra that, you know, is really nice to have. So if we look at the monetization tab on YouTube, we can see that you can earn money from videos, get creator support, and more. And this is to get into the partner program. So you need 4 criteria to become a YouTube partner. The first of which is to get 1,000 subscribers, which we've done. You also have to have 2-step verification, which I have on everything now. You also have to have 0 community guideline strikes. So you might have strikes for copyright, or for the content that's in your videos. Maybe if you've got violence or swearing or sexual content or something like that, then you might get a community strike. They do expire after a little while, But yeah, you need to make sure you don't have any community guideline strikes. But the fourth criteria, the one that we haven't quite met yet, is that you have to have 4,000 public watch hours. We've been hovering around 3,900 for a couple of weeks. So I think we're probably at about the same level as we were when FM21 came out. So over the past year, we've kind of been sort of breaking even in terms of views. I think we're doing about average. So public watch hours, only valid watch hours from currently public videos count towards partnership eligibility. And this doesn't include stories or shorts either. So we have met 3 of the 4 criteria to be able to be a partner. And like I said, it's not something I want or something I need. It's just that little bit extra that might garner the littlest bit of financial income. And you know, that money is going to be negligible, and you won't see that money until it reaches a certain level. I think it's when it reaches $100, that's when you get your first AdSense check. I think it's $100. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, we're a short way away from being able to do that. But like I said, not something that I desperately want or need. Not something I'm massively fussed about. Just a nice thing to have. And if this has seemed waffly, then I do apologize. Like I said, I don't really like scripting my videos because I want it to come from me rather than from a piece of paper. But I just thought it would be good to talk about because, you know, there's been a lot of talk about from people that aren't happy with the progress they're making with their channels. And I think there's been, there's been a lot of people talking about it. Loki Doki made a video about it. Dr. Benji reacted to that video and gave his own thoughts. You know, a lot of people will say that they might have been a bit harsh in some of the things that they've said. But I think as well, they've been very fair in what they've said. You know, the thing that Loki Doki said was that if you've been doing this for however long and you haven't seen much progress, then you're just probably not very good at it. And that is harsh, but I think it's fair. I don't think I'm amazing at making videos. I don't really consider myself massively entertaining. I can be funny, but I don't see myself as a funny person. I might be able to crack the odd joke here and there, but I don't really see myself as a funny person. I just like presenting the videos that I make, and that's why I make them. You know, I enjoy making the videos. I might not be necessarily good at it, but I like making them. If people want to watch them, then great. And if you do want help or support with your channel, then, you know, it's readily available. Ben said, the feedback you want or the tips that you want aren't going to be anything different from what they've been 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's going to be the same stuff. So if there's anything that I recommend you check out, I'm going to link it in the description. It's a playlist from Loki Doki called How to YouTube. And it's a series of videos, probably about 15 or 16 videos, maybe more. And there's a number of segments. So there's videos, you know, the software and hardware you'd need to have a channel, how to set up your channel and lay it out in terms of, you know, all your tags and your SEO, your thumbnails, how to do all of them, how to promote your content. That information's been available for a long time. You just got to look for it and ask for it. And there's definitely things I can do to improve my channel. There's changes I've made to my content on FM22 that I'm hoping and I think will help to grow the channel. I'm asking people to like and subscribe to the video within 30 seconds of my video. In terms of production quality, I think there's things I could do better. I don't really have much of a background. My window's behind me. And I think a lot of people will say that's not really a very good face cam. But this takes up a very small portion of the screen. So I don't really think it's that important. And I don't really want to spend money on a green screen. So I don't really think that's something too massively important. It's difficult to have my desk somewhere else because this is where all my sockets are. I've got my soundbar above me, where my TV is. It's all here. So I don't really want to move my setup, and that isn't going to happen until I find my own place, which I'm hoping will be sometime in 2022. There's probably been a lot of waffle in this video, but the TLDR is if you're enjoying making videos, keep making them. If you're making videos with a aspiration to make it a job or to get big on YouTube, there's a 99.9% chance it's not going to work out. And if you see video production as more of a chore or a job that you're not being paid for than something for fun, then you should probably stop doing it. I think those are the 3 points to take away from this whole week of discussion. And I thought it was a good time for me to talk about it, considering today is the 7th anniversary of this channel. So to those of you who are watching or are liking the videos or commenting, Thank you for your continued support. If you've been here for a long time, then thank you ever so much. And if this is the first of my videos you've watched, then thank you very much. If you haven't, hit subscribe. And if you want to see more videos, then please do. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. I'm going to say leave comments, but I need to give you a reason to leave a comment. So if you make videos of any sort, doesn't have to be Football Manager, I want you to let me know what date your first video was and how much you've enjoyed making those videos over that time span. So there you go. If you leave a comment, that's what I want you to do. If you don't make videos, then just say hi. Just say hi. That's fine. I think I've taken up probably far too much of your time. If this has gone on too long, then I am sorry. I thought it was important to talk about, and I'm sure there's some points here and there that might have contradicted themselves, but hopefully there's some points from this video that you can take away and maybe change your view on your videos. If you're one of the people that might see yourself as not doing very well, just try and enjoy it. And if you're not enjoying it, then maybe it is time to stop. So thank you for the continued support. For the foreseeable future, there's going to be plenty more videos. YouTube could go at any minute. YouTube isn't going to be around forever. Everything comes to an end. I don't know when this channel will come to an end, but hopefully it's not going to be anytime soon. But anyway, guys, I think we'll leave it there for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.